Okay, guys. So, um, if you're not on semen retention yet, you're wasting your energy. You have to start the journey. It's gonna be hard. You're going to fail. You're going to relapse a lot of times, but you have to start. Um, I started when I was 15, and I'm still in the journey. So, yeah, it's not easy, and yeah, you have to stop wasting this energy. It's so much energy you could put on what you want to do in your life, what you want to achieve, what you want to build. What do you want to build? Do you want to create? And doing this will make you evade from asking you this question of what do you want to do. And many times when you're about to relapse, you're about to break your streak, you're probably having like some type of stress, or you're not thinking about something that is happening in your mind, and you're just trying to avoid it by watching your things you shouldn't watch on your phone, or doing things with your hand you shouldn't do. So in this video I will talk about the things you could do in the moments you are about to relapse, so that you can come back to your consciousness and be like more conscious about what is happening in your mind, and be calm again, and just be mindful, and so you can go beyond the urge you're having in the moment. So first I would recommend taking a good cold shower, or if you can take a cold bath, it's even better. That your body will cool down, and all this extra energy you'll have, it will like calm down, and you'll be able to visualize that you have that extra energy, but you're just like accepting you have it, and you're not trying to waste it. um, after the cold shower, I would say doing some Wim Hof's breathing. I don't know if you heard about it, but if you search on YouTube, you can find Wim Hof's breathing. It's a rhythm of breathing, and it will help you to concentrate on your breath, and it will put you in some type of meditation level. And just after this, you can do a meditation. It's usually what I do, and it's perfect because you enter in meditation and you're already focused only on your breath. And so Wim Hof's breathing helps you to take some distance with all your emotions and all the extra energy you're having. You're just like, okay, now I'm just focusing on my breath, and everything outside, it stays outside, and you take some distance from all this. And so then with the meditation, it will help to say, okay, what's happening in my mind? What are the emotions that are arising in this moment? And with what are they related in my life? Like, I don't know, the other day I was having a big urge, and so I did the Wim Hof's breathing, and then I did a meditation, and then I understood that my urge was coming from mostly coming from the fact that I was feeling that I wasn't studying enough and that I was wasting some time with all the kitchen things I had to do, etc. And so yeah, that was the main problem. And I said, okay, if that's just the problem, what can I do to solve this? So I said, okay, next week I do a meal prep, and so I'll have everything cooked for the week, and I won't have to cook any time on the week, so I'll have more time to study. So okay, then number four, you should eliminate all the triggers you have on your computer or phone, like the bookmarks. If you're using Instagram, I really recommend you to delete Instagram and only connect to Instagram through Chrome or Safari, whatever you use, and through your computer. Yeah, because Instagram has a lot of triggers that are going to sexualize your mind, and so it's not ideal. Like, it's really hard to stay on semen retention if you are having too much social media, especially the ones that have a lot of pictures and etc. So yeah, TikTok, Instagram. You cannot be in semen retention if you're on Tinder. You have to get out of Tinder. It's If you're on semen retention, you don't need Tinder. You really don't. Like, if you want woman, it's not compatible. You have to be able to say, okay, women are something that I could get like later, and for now I'm focusing on this, and if women come, that's better and that's cool. But you have to stay in the mindset that you have that extra energy and you're just accepting it. And if a woman comes, you're just like accepting it, and you're like in a observing point of view. Yeah, I think we in English we it's oh fuck, I can speak English, guys. Yeah, so I just continue on what I was saying. So then, point 5, I would say you have to do the journaling. So you have to write every day what's happening in your mind, what did you do in the day. You have to keep a track, because if you don't keep a track, you won't know if you're progressing. You can't know, you won't remember what you did in, I don't know, 3 years ago on the afternoon. And it's super important because in time you make progress or you change. Maybe you don't make progress, but you change, and you have to be able to see that, to say, okay, wow, 3 years ago I was thinking like this, and now I think like almost the opposite, or I don't know, maybe you still think exactly the same for the same things, but you have to keep a track, because if you don't, like, you won't be able to know how did you change, how did you progress, and that's super important. Yeah, and there are many ways to do journaling, but that would be another subject for another video. And yeah, number 6, I would say you have to call people, you have to say to some friends that you're doing this. And because in the moments that you want to relapse, you have to act fast. You have to, if you have a friend that is doing the same journey, you have to call him and say, okay, man, I'm having big urge and I have to talk. And he can do the same with you, and that makes the journey so much funnier. And yeah, it's really cool to do that. And it's really harder to do it alone. I know it because I do it. I'm actually doing it alone. I don't have friends that are doing the same thing. Like at 19, not many people are so much into semen retention. So yeah, and then transmute the energy. Then that's, I would say, that is the most important point, because if you don't transmute the energy, it's almost impossible to do it, because you will always try to confront this extra energy you're having, and that's not the way of doing it. You have to accept you have it. Like, I don't know, if you're how do you say, if you're having a big urge, you have to, in your mind, you have to think like, okay, I'm having this extra energy coming, and I say, okay, I have it, and that's it. Thank you. Like, I'm feeling that I am a man. I want to create. I want to reproduce, etc. And that's absolutely normal. And yeah, so you have to transmute this energy, because you have to put it on something. You can't just like being like keep it and say like, I'm going to confront this energy constantly, like every day. No, you're at some point you're going to relapse. So you have to find something that puts you in the state of flow, that like you're concentrated. It's not so hard but not too easy, and so you keep being in this state of concentration, and you don't see the time going. And so yeah, being in this state of flow with something is a good sign that this activity you're doing is something in which you could transmute your energy. For me, exercising is one of those things, and yeah, so I love going to the gym, and I don't see the time going when I'm in the gym, and yeah, so I love this. And yeah, you have to find things. There are things you could do, like doing what is it, the handstand, that uh, I thought that I read that it helps to like make the energy flow in your body. But I don't know if like not the 100% of people like doing handstands every day. And yeah, so um, it's not something in which you can transmute the energy for everyone. Like, some people will love doing handstands, so yeah, why not? But you have to find an activity, something that you like. Some like doing videos, creating content. I don't know. Find something, and that will help you a lot with this, and you will progress a lot faster in this activity, because you're putting a lot of energy in this, and this energy is way like has a level of vibration way higher than you think. Like it's like, yeah, divine energy. I don't know if divine exists in English. Saying like it's God's energy, and yeah, it's very very powerful. And being on semen retention is like a good deal with God. Like you're not wasting the energy that God gave you, and you're putting it on something that probably God think it's the activity that is made for you. Because if you find that activity and you're aligned, like you're fully aligned with this activity, and you're 100% like committed to it, and like when you do it, like you're like, fuck yes, I'm going to do this. And it's probably because it's the thing you were like destined to do. And yeah, so if you find this, it's like the most powerful thing. And yeah, and with this, just with this, if you can transmute the energy in one activity, like it's the most important thing for keep being on semen retention. So yeah, guys, that's it. There are all the things that you can do. I maybe talk about in other videos, but these are, I think, the most important things, and at least for me now. And yeah, so keep on the journey, and yeah, don't waste the energy. God bless you, and see you on another video.